Liverpool transfer news. Homegrown star chooses loyalty and rejects. Offers one homegrown star is set to reject offers to move away. He wants to spend his career with his boyhood club. Liverpool have dealt with Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract situation all season long. It hasn't been a nice one. The Reds just can't get him to sign a new deal, with his heart seemingly set on Real Madrid. Los Blancos have made no secret, through the press at least, of their intention to sign Alexander-Arnold. In fact, they attempted to snap him up in January, offering Liverpool a small fee to get a deal done. The idea being that the Reds would prefer to get something for Alexander-Arnold rather than see him leave for free at the end of the season. Liverpool, correctly, said no. But even if the club got what they wanted there, it doesn't make Alexander-Arnold's lack of commitment to the club any easier. This is the player who has always talked of only wanting to play for Liverpool, about wanting to be a club captain one day, and about wanting to leave a similar legacy to those he idolized. Instead, it appears he wants to leave a similar legacy to Michael Owen and Steve McManaman. Not all players would choose the same path, though. Warren Zier Emery says No L'Equipe reports that Paris Saint-Germain's Warren Zier Emery is choosing a different path. The midfielder is the subject of interest from both Liverpool, as exclusively revealed by Anfield Watch, and Real Madrid. Zier Emery isn't currently in PSG's first XI either. He lost his place through injury at the back end of 2024 and hasn't been able to win it back, with Luis Enrique preferring his current settled trio. Despite that, though, Zier Emery will reject the chance to move away this summer. Neither Liverpool nor Real Madrid interest him. He wants to spend his career with PSG. He's a local lad, having come through at PSG's academy before breaking into the senior side in 2022. Zier Emery sees his future solely with the League One champions, and it appears other clubs can forget about signing him. Now, we'll see if that stance holds true if Zier Emery struggles to break into the PSG side next season. Then he might not feel quite as strongly about spending his entire career there. Liverpool's transfer dilemma. The news surrounding Alexander-Arnold and Zier Emery illustrates Liverpool's precarious position in the transfer market. The Reds, said to Traffers, recent history is a testament to how critical homegrown talents have been for their success. From Steven Gerrard's era-defining moments to the rise of Alexander-Arnold himself, Liverpool's identity is intertwined with its academy graduates. The prospect of losing Alexander-Arnold, arguably their most significant homegrown talent in the modern era, creates a void not easily filled. Unlike the Zier Emery situation at PSG, Liverpool's homegrown talent seems to have a wandering eye, with Real Madrid promising glitz, glamour, and an unprecedented career shift. The comparison to Michael Owen and Steve McManaman is not unwarranted. Both players left Liverpool for Real Madrid, achieving varying degrees of success, but ultimately leaving behind a complicated legacy among the Anfield faithful. Owen's move, in particular, stung as Liverpool fans saw a Ballon d'Or winner depart for what they perceived as greener pastures. Balancing ambition and loyalty, footballers often face a dilemma between ambition and loyalty. While fans cherish loyalty as the pinnacle of club allegiance, players view ambition as a necessary driver of their professional goals. Alexander-Arnold's flirtation with Real Madrid can be seen as a combination of both. A chance to test himself at the highest level, while also stepping into a club with unmatched resources and global allure. Zier Emery's decision to remain at PSG, despite temptations from elite clubs like Liverpool and Madrid, stands in stark contrast. It reflects a commitment to building a legacy at his boyhood club, even if the immediate environment does not guarantee consistent first-team opportunities. PSG fans can take solace in his loyalty. a rarity in modern football. Liverpool's search for alternatives. If AlexanderArnold were to leave, Liverpool would need to act swiftly in identifying a replacement. A right-back of his caliber, offensively gifted, defensively improving, and capable of dictating play, is a rare commodity. The club's scouting network, which has unearthed gems like Andy Robertson and Mohamed Salah in recent years, will undoubtedly be put to the test. Internally, Connor Bradley and Calvin Ramsey are two young prospects who could potentially fill the void. Both players have shown promise, but are far from being AlexanderArnold's equal. Alternatively, Liverpool could look externally for a more seasoned option, but that would require significant investment. A challenging prospect for a club with a self-sustaining financial model. A test of strategy. The ongoing saga also puts Liverpool's broader strategy under scrutiny. The club has prided itself on shrewd transfers, high-performance data analytics, and long-term planning. Losing a cornerstone player like AlexanderArnold without a clear contingency plan would be a blow to that. Reputation. Jurgen Klopp's role cannot be overstated here. The manager's ability to retain talent and foster an environment where players feel valued has been a cornerstone of Liverpool's success. If AlexanderArnold ultimately stays, it will likely be Klopp's persuasion rather than financial incentives that makes the difference. The road ahead. Liverpool's transfer market decisions this summer could define the next decade. Retaining AlexanderArnold is undoubtedly the priority, but planning for a future without him is just as crucial. Meanwhile, Zier Emery's loyalty to PSG serves as a reminder that not every player prioritizes immediate success over long-term legacy. For Liverpool fans, the hope is that their boyhood hero chooses loyalty over ambition, echoing the paths of Gerrard and Carragher rather than Owen and McManaman. The upcoming months promise drama, decisions, and perhaps a resolution that will shape the club's trajectory for years to come.